Hello, and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. We are here currently on the daily time frame, and I just wanted to zoom out a little bit because sometimes it makes sense, as I said, to zoom out a bit, take a look at the bigger picture, and just remind ourselves that at least based on the structure we've been tracking for many months, specifically since the August high, well, it's just following the idea of a wave 4. I know, it doesn't really feel like it because it feels so bearish, right? And how can this still be a pullback in an uptrend? I know how it feels. And well, on one hand, I say it doesn't feel like it, but actually it does feel like it, because you know what a wave 4 is? It's typically a correction that gets people bored, makes people frustrated. And isn't that exactly what many of us are feeling right now? And that is what in a wave 4 is very common. Now, of course, I am not a prophet. I left my crystal ball in the wizard shop, so I can't foresee if we really will hold support. Okay, we have to be very honest about it. Got to be very transparent about it. But my thesis is that this is a wave 4. But the beauty here is, when we use Elliott Wave, we have very clear and objective levels, right? So it's not like, I have an opinion or something. Well, I have a thesis. That thesis gets tested by live price action. And when the market tells us that certain levels are broken, well, we have to change the thesis. It's as simple as that. So for now, we use this support area that you see on the chart between $3,374 and $4,061 as support zone for a corrective pullback in an uptrend. And if we get one more high, then this count is full. This Elliott Wave count is technically full. And I still expect another move up. But again, I could be wrong about it. My view is most of that rally is done anyway. But I'd still like, if this is a fifth wave in the white scenario, which started down here, where the wave 4 bottomed in April. And if this is an ABC structure to the upside, then this C wave should ideally get one more high. But yep, this is a very stretched out wave 4. So it might be something different. It hasn't done anything, it's not come down deeper than it should do. Okay, it's not done anything unusual, but what it has done is it's quite extended time-wise, the duration. So again, it's a corrective pullback. It's not impulsive to the downside, as far as I can tell. So I still leave the door open for higher prices, but that doesn't mean it has to go higher. Yeah, there are some warnings there. I mean, the biggest issue I have at the moment with this, and everything was fine until the 10th of October flash crash. The biggest issue I have at the moment with this is that the reaction to the upside from the 10th of October low, when the price here reached 3,460 on the 10th of October and eventually found support at this green line, which is the 21-week exponential moving average, and around the 38.2 retracement, which is an ideal target for a fourth wave. I always say that. Well, the biggest issue is the move up. The recovery move is simply a 3-wave move up. It's not a 5-wave move, and that is somewhat problematic. So if I look at our short-term chart, let me go to the short-term ETH chart. If I go to the short-term chart, you see that this is clearly only a 3-wave bounce. A 3-wave move up in wave 1 maybe. So I am tracking here a bullish case. I'm tracking it because it's a thesis, right? But we have to understand, and that's why we also teach Elliott Wave, because not every wave count to the upside is high probability. So if I'm looking at a chart like that, that gives me only 3 waves up, and then has failed to break out several times, even though it could have done it. That means caution, caution. Support levels are holding. Okay, I just told you. 3,374 is our support. It's holding, right? So that keeps the door open overall for higher prices. In the very short term, I'm even tracking here a 1-2 setup. But again, the wave 1 is 3 waves, so it is part of a larger diagonal pattern. That means the third wave is also an A, B, C structure. I'm tracking here how a 5-wave move up would look like, because that would be an indication that the wave 2 has bottomed. But as I said in the Bitcoin video I recorded right now, the move down from the Monday high was a 5-wave decline. So as far as I can tell, while this could be the white count, while this could be the white scenario in which we are in a C wave of wave 2, it is also possible that this is some kind of a more meaningful top. We have a wave 1 to the downside in yellow, and then an A, B, C structure to the upside in wave 2. Therefore, I'm watching this micro support zone for a possible test of this zone, obviously, over the weekend, $3,725 to $3,815. Don't get me wrong, this is only a micro support zone that's relevant for the immediate, well, near term, yeah. And it's really only nano support, micro support for the weekend, over the coming sessions. A break below it doesn't really invalidate anything. It's weak support, I would call it. It is weak support because B waves can even form double bottoms. But yeah, this would be a zone I'd like to see the price stay above, at least above 3,725, and then move higher into the resistance area between 3,959 and 4,027 possibly. If out of this 3-wave bounce, we get a 5-wave move, well, again, the bulls are back, okay? But let's first see if we can hold this micro support area over the weekend and then get another test of the resistance area between $3,892 and $4,126. So yeah, that's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join our X channel for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. And also, MCO has a partnership with Bybit, one of the main crypto exchanges out there. If you're looking to try a new platform, or if you want to give Bybit a go, you'll find a link in the description and pinned in the comments. New users get reduced trading fees for the first 30 days if you use our MCO link. And there are currently exclusive cashback campaigns within this partnership between Bybit and MCO. They're running for active traders, for the most active traders. So by using that link, you're also supporting the MCO project and the wider network that makes it possible for us to bring you high quality market analysis every single day across this and also all our other channels. So if you don't know the other channels, check out our channel page. You'll find all the channels of the MCO network there. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.